Hey! All right, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I had to just come on here. I literally just finished an hour and a half workshop. It was the second iteration of my Legacy Speaker Transformational Communication series. And I am just so thankful. I am on fire right now. I am grateful to be able to have these transformative conversations with professionals, and this is a thing that I think most of you who follow me, who have had the opportunity to be able to educate, love. We don't love the whole part of having to find stages, right? We don't love the part of having to kind of figure out where we're going to go next with our business. But we love the feeling of when we step on a stage, whether virtual or in person, we get a chance to share our message and we are able to see the absolute amazing transformation or comments from individuals who have experienced what it is that we have to teach. I took a quick screenshot, not for public use, but just a quick screenshot of the comments of what people were saying after the end of my presentation. And I want you to be clear. I am not looking for the negative ones. There's always going to be somebody that has an issue. Okay. And I often look at the comments that happen to be negative and think to myself, is this of value? Is this going to help me improve my program, or are they projecting something that they've got to work through with Jesus and a therapist? Whoever that may be, right? So I ask myself those questions. And for the most part, to just see individuals state, man, I haven't taken that time to think of that. I haven't done X, Y, and Z is so beautiful. Now, what I'm going to tell you is when I constructed this communication workshop series, I did it with considering my story and my expertise and what I've experienced as a public health clinician, as someone that was a full-time faculty member, to someone that turned from full-time faculty member to public speaker, then to professional speaker, and then event host. And I have had such an amazing journey. So when I consider creating this workshop series that I'm offering, I was thinking of what makes me different, because every single one of us, we have strengths. We are all amazing at what we do. But what we have a really hard time doing is packaging our expertise and codifying it so that it is digestible to the audience. And so, one of the things that I have found when I often talk about my journey, it is wild to me right now that I am building a business where I'm speaking and training all across the country, internationally. I am teaching people in the US as well as globally how to be more effective as speakers or trainers. It baffles me. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Every single step of my journey along the way was necessary. And every single step along your journey was necessary. There are no parts of yourself that you need to deny to make speaking work. I'm going to tell you that right now. And if somebody's telling you that you need to deny that, I'm going to tell you right now, they lying and there's nothing but the devil. Okay? Because I remember when I decided to make the switch and expand out of healthcare, I was told from an actual coach, remove all of your experience, right? So this is all the speaking stuff I've done. Remove all of that because none of that matters to people outside of healthcare. They don't care. And that is so false. Every part of what makes me amazing is what has made my mastermind program amazing. Every part of what makes me amazing has made my educational training programs amazing. Every part of who I am is fused into the structuring, the packaging of expertise, and the codifying of what makes you special. So I want to encourage you that if you have been thinking for some time, for quite some time, hey, I need to level up on my speaking game. I want to be out there and doing workshop series. I want to be out there and packaging my expertise and creating transformation. I'm going to encourage you to apply, get in my DMs, and let's chat with no pressure. Let's talk about how the heart-driven speaker mastermind can help you package that expertise just like I'm doing today. I literally just finished an hour and a half workshop sharing my expertise when it comes to communication based on my entire career and journey. I formulated this amazing workshop series on my journey, my expertise that is backed by peer-reviewed statistical data. And what prevents y'all from moving forward and getting to a place where you can really leverage your expertise and brilliance is y'all don't know how to even where to start to create structure. Well, that's the gifts that God has given me. And that's what I've packaged into our mastermind program. So if you know there's an inkling within you that you are beyond a speaker that just speaks every once in a blue moon, right? If you know that you're a speaker that is beyond just, I'm going to speak here this one time and then hang up the mic, then this program isn't for you. But if you want to feel like how I'm feeling right now, and knowing that I had another conversation to pitch my workshop series to get my methodology, my process into more lives to create transformation, I'm walking into rooms differently, y'all, with my head all up. Because I know how amazing and valuable my content is. And I know what lives can be transformed. I had 2 conversations this week to book my speaking and training services. This is what I do. This is what I have done since I left my toxic work environment. I was speaking and hosting events. It is still a part of my life. And what happens is what I learn, it gets fused back into my program, right back into my program. So the Heart Driven Mastermind program is not built on, oh, theory, I think it's going to work. No, it's built on me leaving a toxic work environment and deciding to take my God-given gifts and package it into courses and starting a professional speaking career and events using my expertise. And so I took 4 years of making massive mistakes and additional 2 years of building a new speaker journey in a whole different industry and packaged it into a program so that you can get to your destination and goals quicker than I did. My foot, my life, my journey, my experiences are dumped into this program and is placed in a strategic, structural way so that you can digest it, get off the bike that you on right now into your destination of taking your speaking to the next level and hop on this jet, this legacy scalar jet. Did y'all see my emoji? My Bitmoji face in that plane? You ready to come on the plane with me and take it to the next level where you're speaking? Let's get serious. Let's package your expertise. Let's codify it. Let's make it make sense to your business growth. Stop playing around in these streets and get serious about the brilliance that you have. And if you're ready for that, I'm ready for you. Because that's the same type of conversation I had to have with myself, y'all. And I'm thankful, so very thankful that I did not allow the difficulties that came my way, the challenges, the no's, the same people that was not checking for me just 2 years ago are up in my DMs. I'm going to let y'all know that real quick. The same people that were not checking for me 2 years ago when I first decided to branch out of healthcare are in my DMs now. You've got to be bold. You've got to be courageous. You have got to get to a place where you are willing to bet on yourself and have faith as small as a mustard seed that what you have as a calling on your life, you have a right to share. And I had to get to that place. And I know that you can too, but you've got to really determine if you truly believe, do you believe right now that your message transforms lives and it needs to be out there? Some of y'all are not in the place right now to join my mastermind program, and we're not going to take you. You need to develop more of your speaking skills. You need to get a little bit more clarity on what it is that you're speaking. You can join my academy for that. You can still get the mentorship that you need. But some of y'all have already been speaking and training for some time, and you know in your gut you should be further. So I want to encourage you to apply. This is our fourth iteration of our mastermind program, and it's only getting better, y'all. It is a community curated experience. I put my foot up in there with my experiences, but if I notice there's a gap, best believe we're going to close that gap either through my expertise or through inviting an expert in there, because I know that when more of us are out there sharing our message, what that's going to mean for the next generation coming up. When I first started speaking in healthcare industry, there were no other speakers that looked like me on the daggone stage. When you look at 2022 in the healthcare industry that I left, there's a ton of people now that have been touched by my hands, baby. Okay? I have helped them. I have supported them behind the scenes, and they're out there moving and shaking. One of them right now is hosting their event, their own event with their name, because someone reached back, pulled back their hand, and pulled them up. You may be the first in your family. You may be the first in your industry. But know that it is beyond you. We are creating legacies every single day. Every decision that we make, every person that we meet, every time we show up on live like I'm showing right now, and I'm spitting that hot fire because I'm passionate about this work. If speaking and training is what you want to use as a funnel to your business, and you want to create systems and structure around that, I am the expert for you. Point blank, period. You have people, you have specialists for funnels that are related to launches. You have experts who are working for tech and automation. You have experts on storytelling. You have experts on every single thing underneath the sun. But for speaking and training and looking at your content and packaging your expertise and aligning it with your business goals, I am the authority and the expert for you. I have done it for myself. We have worked with our 100th client already, and we are working with brilliant change makers to take their speaking to the next level. We have qualitative data, okay? And we have quantitative data to show the impact. You got to get your foundation together, y'all, if you want to be closing 5 to 6 figure contracts. Because you may close them, but do you have the infrastructure to even support that? Some of y'all got sites on these big name people. Are you ready? Are you ready for that? Are your marketing assets where they need to be? Are you demonstrating your brand, your speaker brand, and how you speak as a 1 to 2 star motel? Are you meeting them at that 5-star hotel experience? Some of y'all want that 5-star hotel speaker fee, but you looking like 1 to 2 star hotel with your topics, with your systems and your structure. Level up, y'all, if you want to get to the next level. Level up your systems and your structure and your talks. It's time to start thinking more deeply on your speaking and training beyond a keynote. I don't talk about just keynotes. I didn't start my speaking with keynotes. I started my speaking with courses, continuing education courses. Then I worked my way to keynotes. Then I do workshops. It don't matter. I do the same structure, same methodology for constructing my presentations. It doesn't matter what you hand to me. I got it. That's what I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching you to think beyond just that one speaking gig. I'm teaching you to gain transferable skills that when you leave out of my hands, you can build money, you can build content on repeat without me. We're not here to teach fluff. I'm here to help you create a legacy. I'm here to help you feel supported so you can get to your next level and move as far and get to as whatever heights that you want to achieve. You can ask my clients who have worked with me. Love y'all. Bye.